Have you ever looked at the sheer volume of AI tools out there and thought, surely my business should be running itself by now? But instead of effortless operations, you find your team is still buried in the exact same repetitive administration they were doing a year ago. A while back, we spoke with a business owner who proudly told us they had finally invested in AI. We naturally expected to see some sleek, highly efficient workflows. Instead, we found their staff still manually copying customer data across different windows. Invoices were still being typed out by hand, and every single customer email required a human to sit down and type out a reply one by one. They had bought the software, but almost nothing had actually changed. Simply acquiring AI tools does not fix a bad workflow, and it certainly doesn't change how your business operates at its core. We often blame the technology when results don't show up, but the breakdown usually happens long before any software is installed. Think of it like dropping a high-performance Formula One engine into a vehicle with square wheels. The engine isn't the problem, the foundation is. If your underlying process is messy, layering AI on top simply makes the mess happen faster. True automation requires you to step back and understand how work actually flows through your business, rather than just rushing out to buy another subscription. The businesses getting actual, measurable results always do one thing before they ever touch AI. They audit and map out their existing workflows. This means asking a few simple diagnostic questions. Where does work begin? Where does it stall? Which tasks are repeated daily? You also need to find the friction points. Identifying the mundane, tedious jobs that frustrate your human workforce the most will tell you exactly where automation can have the highest impact. The role of artificial intelligence is strictly to improve a well-defined process. It cannot guess what that process is supposed to be. Getting that workflow mapped cleanly on paper is the absolute prerequisite. Without it, any automation project is practically guaranteed to stall. Once the process is mapped, you usually uncover the second major mistake businesses make: keeping their software systems completely isolated from one another. A customer inquiry is copied into a CRM, triggering a manual task, a welcome email, and an invoice. Moving data between them by hand creates massive bottlenecks. Modern automation platforms bridge these isolated islands, allowing your systems to instantly communicate in the background. When those systems talk to each other automatically, your human team can stop acting like data entry clerks and focus entirely on the customer. But even when you know what to automate, there is one final, fatal mistake: trying to overhaul your entire company in a single weekend. The correct approach is far more measured. Pick one single process to start with. That could be handling your invoicing, or booking your appointments, or managing your documents. Implement automation for that one specific workflow. Measure the time you save, iron out the bugs, improve it, and only then scale your efforts to the next process. It takes patience, but these modular, step-by-step rollouts are exactly how successful businesses build automation systems that actually last. When you look at the tasks we've discussed, moving data, syncing calendars, generating invoices, you notice they all have one thing in common: they don't require a single ounce of human empathy or strategic judgment. By automating these specific, repetitive actions, we are stripping the robotic requirements away from the job, not the person performing it. This leaves your team with the high-value work that actually moves the needle, building client relationships and solving the kind of unique problems that a script simply cannot handle. If you are ready to make that shift, we can help. At Zev IQ AI, we design practical automation that fits around the unique ways your business already works. If you found this helpful, give the video a like and subscribe for more practical insights. And let us know down in the comments, what is the one specific task in your business you would love to automate first? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.